Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We talk everything animation here, including Mysticons, which we'll be getting into right now. I'm Dylan Hysen, and today I'm joined by Delaney Stovall.
Hey, y'all.
And April Collins.
Hello.
Mysticons is back, and we are talking... we're talking episode 34, The Foz Who Saved Lotus Night, that aired... this morning on Nicktoons in Mysticon's new time slot, Saturday mornings at 9:30 a.m.
Nice.
Yay, better time slot.
So familiar with this slot.
Yeah, I'm awake
Such a
sometimes.
great spot.
Unclear if Nick's viewed this as a demotion or a promotion, but we're on at 9:30 now. And presumably new episodes every week for a little bit while, although not clear from the TV listings. At the very least next week. We'll also have a new episode. We're podcast same day today just because this episode aired in Canada already, so we had it, but normally we'll still be getting the podcast out on Sundays. But yeah, this episode did air in Canada a little bit early. You might have seen it there. But yeah, Foz Who Saved Lotus Night, getting into this. Make sure you've seen this episode. Spoilers for this and all episode of Mysticons. We talk about Mysticons every new episode here at the Overly Animated Podcast. Find us at overlyanimated.com or search for Overly Animated Mysticons on iTunes or subscribe to us on YouTube, overlyanimated.com/YouTube. So we have a very, an episode that's perfect for the Delaney April brands, I think, especially recently. So we'll get into what that means. But, Delaney, what did you think of this episode of Mysticons?
So the episode opens, and I'm like, oh god. This is like, I was like, oh man. I'm like, we're gonna have a Christmas special in August. Okay, that's cool. Except it wasn't Christmas, but it was totally Christmas.
It's Lotus Night, yeah. I forgot to say happy Lotus Night Day.
Lotus Night, and it's
Lotus
Christmas.
Night.
And it's Christmas. I really liked the episode. It was really cute. So of course it gets like really weird, but like in a really good Mysticons way. I did think it was cute. There were cute character moments, and the presents, like them trying to get each other presents, was so cute. And of course the star of the episode is Choco. For whatever reason, they were like, we're going to have a Choco-themed episode.
Actually, the star of the episode, yes.
The actual star of the episode is Choco, which, like, was really good. Like, we can have more Choco episodes. Like, in all honesty, Choco's great. And so it was a good episode. It was weird, but we literally had everyone in the episode. I think the other important part of the episode, other than Choco, is the return of Snowman Jeff.
Very important.
He was mentioned by name.
Yes, multiple times.
And then they had to rebuild Snowman Jeff, and Tasman hugged him, which is probably the best. But this Tasman being like, yes, Snowman Jeff. So good. And the fact that she was like, leave me and Snowman Jeff out of this. Like, are you like best friends now? Like,
yes, they're best friends.
So good. So I really enjoyed the episode. It's silly, it's fun. A lot of good stuff in it. And the framing of the episode was funny. Like the storytelling. Like it was so stupid, but it was great.
Nice. April, what do you think of The Foz Who Saved Lotus Night?
So I appreciated that it was, again, it was Christmas in August. Lotus Night. So now we know when Lotus Night is.
Okay, I don't think that's intentionally in August. I think
it was supposed to be like Christmas in July. Like, what were they going for here?
Who's going for what? This is not the show. Was not taking place in August. This just aired. It happened to air at this time.
Well, look, that's really confusing because
literally every other show has episodes. They're like, this is our Halloween episode. This is our Christmas episode. And then there's Mysticons. They're like, whatever. We're gonna have a holiday right now.
They're like, you know what sounds really good? Christmas in August. It's not even
also,
like Christmas in July.
Does Drake City have weather? Like, does it rain in Drake City? Like, and then all of a sudden there's snow, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I was really okay. Anyway, I'm done complaining about Christmas in July. August, because it makes whatever. No, so this episode was beautiful in what it was. I loved Tasma and Snowman Jeff are my new like OP ship. That's all I want out of the show now is those two to get together. I need because like I just appreciate the fact that Tasma's like, you leave me and Snowman Jeff out of this, and I was like, yeah, girl, you defend your man. Like
Well, the fact that she's being like, she was being
She's like
completely
overprotective
serious.
of Snowman
And
Jeff.
she's like, Snowman Jeff.
And like the show went like in a completely different direction than what I thought it was going to, because like I was like, okay, so Tasma's in the ornament and okay, I got that. And then Kim Rock just shows up in their house and is like, I'm just gonna destroy things and be a total Grinch about it.
Okay, also like why can everyone just get in there? Like,
yeah, see, I was really bothered by that, and I had several moments like as I was watching the episode, I was like, how did Kim Rock get in the house? Like, does she just know where they live? She's like, okay, I got this. Like, I know we had the identity reveal, but how did she get in the get into their?
Oh, maybe that's how. That's a good point. We're coming off of the identity reveal.
Yeah, so
but like it's even like secret from like the palace. Like it's like below the palace.
Yeah,
like
in theory, it should be a secret base still. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so in theory, but anyway, so then whenever she was like destroying Christmas decorations, I was like, yeah, we're gonna get a Tasman episode. This is gonna be great. Because I was like, she's gonna like break free of the ornament and she's gonna be out running around, and this is what we're gonna do. But that is not what we did. We had zombies who kept saying consume, which was really great. Yeah, I was like, what are we consuming? Like, because they didn't seem to really have like,
they just wanted to touch you.
They just wanted to touch you, and I was like, so wait, do you consume things by touching them? I was like, okay, I don't get it, but I'll buy into it, like just a little bit. So yes, I enjoyed that, and we got to see the Vexicons. That was great. And also, how do you accept a contract from Diva? I guess she's like the evil Chaco, and Chaco is really intelligent. So, but how does that like, how did that go? Like, I want to see that meeting.
Diva, do you have money?
Yeah, first off, 1, do you have your own money? 2, how did you negotiate terms of this contract?
Also, I can't believe, like, it's so magic. Like, how did Mallory piss Diva off so bad?
Right?
That Diva's like, I'm going to put a hit out on you.
I'm going to put a hit. Right? Like, what did she do? I want that episode as well.
Well, no, we got it. It happened in the episode. She got a necklace, threw Diva to the ground, and Diva got pissed and just decided to kill her. Like, geez.
Right? She's like, this is what's going to happen. So everything about this episode was beautiful. There's a few mechanics, and the lowest point for me was Doug and Malveron singing, in all honesty, because I don't know why they were there.
I feel like this was a proper use of them to just caroling in the background. That was fine.
I agree.
Yeah,
the fact that they were like never singing at the same time, it was so good.
Yeah,
like their audio tracks were just barely off. That was good. Yeah.
I'm glad we finally arrived at one of the actual questions of this episode at the end here with the how did Diva do all this, because this is much more pertinent than when this Christmas episode is airing. I think this is what
I don't know.
we
I
need to
think
dive
it's
into.
just as pertinent.
Oh,
but...
okay.
They're both pertinent, but also I need to know how like Diva like communicated that.
Yeah.
Because
we're going to talk about it.
Okay, cool.
This Diva is so mad. It's amazing.
Right.
There's a lot of Diva to talk about here. For a character who we didn't even know their name before this episode.
I'll be honest. I was like, is that what color she is? Like, I was like, I don't even remember her being that color.
I thought she was purple.
No, Diva's green. Don't you know the emote on our Discord? Jeez. Okay, so this is the stupidest episode of Mysticons ever, and I mean that in a very good way, because this is Miraculous Ladybug season 2 levels of stupid, and it's fantastic. Like, I think this is one of the funniest episodes of the show.
This is significantly better than the Miraculous Ladybug Christmas episode.
Yes. We needed more singing here, I guess. But yeah, it is better. It is better.
The really creepy Santa song.
No.
I love the Ladybug singing, but no, this is a better episode. This is it's one of the funniest. It's very similar to Quest of the Vexed, which I would say was previously the funniest episode of the show, but it's also the two are still very good, and this is just so many stupid things happening, and it's self-aware stupidity. Like, this is like Diva.
Like, you have there's Diva, and then there's like the Vexicons. And like, we're gonna celebrate like a family.
Yes,
like,
there
why?
you go. Ding, that's number 2. That's the
So good.
Oh my god. I blocked that out of my memory and I remember why.
The 2 stupidest things this episode are, one, why is Diva is Kimra's client? Like, that's a reveal. Like, Kimra's talking about her client, and then it turns out it's Diva.
And she's on the phone. I'm like, Diva, can you use the phone?
How?
Yeah, how is she talking? It's like, there's so many great things about that. And
They weren't even doing like because on their phones they have like the FaceTiming, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't even that. It was like
on the phone, and then
holding
like,
it up to your ear.
And then Kimura hung up on her, and then Diva just showed up.
Yeah,
and she's like, "Why are you micromanaging that?" I'm like, "You just told a fox not to micromanage you." Like, what?
No, Diva. Yeah, it's so many Diva questions that this episode brings about, and potentially the big plot advancement of the episode is Diva turning good at the end. So we need to get into and Diva x Chaco shipping happening.
I'm not shipping it, but it was really cute when she kissed him.
It was very cute.
Why aren't you shipping it, Delaney?
Because no, I don't need to ship the animals.
Shipping the animals is a time-honored tradition.
I'm not doing it.
Are we shipping Appa and Momo? Was that I think that was a thing.
Of course it was. Everything was a thing in Avatar.
Yeah.
Everything
okay. Number 2. Yeah. So that's the number 1 is Diva being the client. Number 2, stupidest thing is why does Proxima want to celebrate Lotus Night with the Vexicons as a family?
It's so good. Family.
She is on the quest for family, Dylan.
That's our only motivation this episode. Eve, our main villain at this point's motivation is to celebrate Christmas. Like,
that's so good. And my favorite, she's like, "Get here and decorate the tree," and like the fact that everyone's doing it is like actually the best part.
Yes,
Aretha's the best though.
So those were it's so good, and the Barnabas Dingle knot framing device for the episode is fantastic. I love the ending especially.
The ending's really good.
Oh yeah.
Rip Barnabas, the zombie forever. And there's just so many great moments, and we're going to go over all of them. So good Tasman moments. I think we're overemphasizing Tasman early on in this podcast, but she was still great here.
Well, it's just the Snowman Jeff name drop.
We're excited for Snowman Jeff, yeah. The best part of the episode, though, is we get a Serena Snake Charmer appearance, and our favorite character, the snake on Serena Send that Talks, says fake news.
So good.
That was wonderful.
So good.
That was it's the best. We love Snake. And Snake said fake news. Okay, I gotta get the soundboard going just because we have a fake news sound drop for one of our shows now.
So good.
It's great. There's a lot of them, and also, like, I think what brings this episode to actually being like a pretty great episode of like top 15 I don't know, maybe that's right, of Mysticons is that there's also good character moments within this nonsense. Like the episode is framed around Arcane and Zarya like wanting to spend their first Lotus Night together as sisters and getting each other presents.
That was very sweet.
Yeah.
Except they both suck at presents.
They both suck so bad.
So, do you talk about how
I think we need to talk about that Zarya. I know it was M's idea, but Zarya's present was going to be way better than Arcana's.
Oh yeah, like a million times better. Like,
because M actually.
Also, that was another great moment. Is every time they said "Conditioner of the Gods."
Yeah, that was a great gag with the.
She kept getting zapped.
Zap,
so
yeah.
Good.
That was great. Thoughts on Zarya just buying a video game she wanted as a present for her sister?
It's super in character, and I appreciate it.
I was gonna say it. Like, nothing surprised me about that moment. Like, for her to just be. I got her this game. Number 3 most ridiculous thing that happened in the episode was her actually saying RPG and FPS, and him being like, I don't know what those letters spell, but like they said that, like RPG, whatever, but like she actually said FPS in this. So good. And like the seriousness, the delivery of that line, I'm like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
This is really good considering we've had the Zarya is obsessed with video games episodes. This is great.
Yeah, we're just coming off of that one. Yeah,
I'm kind of bummed for her though, because like she still could have played the game, but it's gone now.
Yeah.
Rip, the whatever was in the sewer got it. Yeah.
Yep.
The FPS, the Archer like video game. Yeah.
So great.
Gone too
So
soon.
on character.
We talked about the Tasman moments. Another one of my other favorite moments was Zarya doing M's night voice.
That was good.
Yes.
I'm doing the night voice. Oh, so good.
I love that.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
we haven't had the night voice in a long time, but it was good there.
They're all so cute, and I love them.
Gotta pick what to ship, Delaney. You gotta.
All of
No.
them.
Can't show.
I mean, Kitty and Zarya are number one.
Yeah,
so.
obviously. Okay. No Kitty this episode. We got kind of everyone except the pirates. Yeah,
That's
unfortunate. Okay, let's go through everything in the episode. Because we think we talked about a lot of things already, but the Barnabas intro. It's a tale of she's feeding the Fazes. The multicolored Fazes return. And it's a tale of adventure, magic, and festive feels. He says.
Festive feels.
Yeah.
He also later he keeps saying everything that Piper says. He'll be like fabtacular, and I'm like,
Yes,
no.
he said fabtacular.
No.
Or was that at the end? Yeah, he said, "What a fabtacular adventure!" Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
He also had a mid-episode thing where he was doing Mysticons versions of Christmas stories. Yeah, it was good too. I
also liked that we come back from the commercial break.
Yeah.
And he forgets what tale he's telling us. Or was that at the end?
No, it was in
That
the
was
middle.
in the middle.
Okay. And I was just like, you don't even know what story you're telling me anymore.
Yeah, this is why he retired, because
Yeah.
he's done with this. But no, he's telling us stories. What do you think of the concept of Lotus Night, which is just Christmas?
I like that they called it something else instead of having some dumb name for Christmas. They did try and make it another holiday that was very clearly Christmas.
Yeah. I think it would have been I don't know. It just didn't seem super unique, except for the fireworks. Everyone was excited about the fireworks.
It was literally New Year's and Christmas as one holiday. I just I love
that
when
makes more sense.
this is my favorite fantasy thing. They do this in World of Warcraft. They're this is our Christmas. It's fake. Here it is. I love it. It's so stupid. I love made up holidays that are very clearly our holidays. It's great.
But very clearly already. Yeah,
I was gonna say, I think what was slightly missing from it is I want to know why it was called Lotus Night.
Yeah, I wanted to get that too.
Yeah,
but
I guess just because lotuses are a thing here, our logo.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think of it as New Year's Eve makes more sense too, because it is just a night. It's kind of confusing that the holiday is just night, and then we're leading up to fireworks. I guess that does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't
whatever their calendar is.
It was Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve as one holiday.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
But
but they
there's
weren't
presents
eves.
too.
They were just one night.
Yeah.
There's also Christmas trees and ornaments. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
It was good. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, so everyone in Drake City celebrating Lotus Night, including the Vexcons just robbing some children.
That was good.
That was wonderful.
As mentioned, Mallory throws away Diva.
And Diva's
yeah.
Aw.
Just
Also, that necklace wasn't even cute, Mallory. Come on.
wow, shots fired at Mallory. I think I trust Mallory's fashion sense, Delaney.
No.
Oh.
Oh, okay. The Mysticons celebrating Lotus Night, getting presents. We have the elf Lova.
I was waiting the entire episode for it to explode, and I was
I
not
wanted to
disappointed.
see it.
The episode's framed really well. I really like. It's kind of a basic writing thing, but I like when elements in the beginning come back at the end, and everything that kind of happens in their bunker. What do we call their hideout?
They called it the stronghold.
Yeah, the stronghold.
Uh-oh.
Is that a thing? I don't know. But yeah, there's everything in their stronghold. It comes back when Chaco's running away from the zombies at the end, which I really liked.
It's good.
Including the baking bot. Yeah. Which doesn't seem like that great of technology.
I like how they have all of these mini things. Here's the mini forge. Here is this mini floating oven. Which I was like, is that an easy bake oven? Is that what this bird what is this?
I like that they have what is it, mystical appliances almost.
Yes.
So
I
it's
like
not
that.
like on your wedding registry you wouldn't put a toaster oven, you might have a mini forge or
And they put popcorn in it.
they put popcorn.
I think the best one or the most representative is the Roomba broom. That's just literally a
Yes,
broom.
that was-
Yes.
Also, number 4 of most ridiculous was when, and this is my favorite thing that happened in the episode, other than the video game, was when we find out later that it's I just forgot her name, Diva. Diva's calling Kimura, and Kimura pretends to be the answering machine, and she's like, "Wait for the howl," and
Yeah.
she just hits. It's so funny. funny. Like, I was just like, what are you doing? And she just swings it. Like, that was just beautiful to watch. Like, it was so funny.
It's a good camera moment. Yeah, they're doing
I was like, one, answering machine gags are always great. And then the fact that, like, she just hit him in the foot. I was dying. I was like, this is hilarious. Like, I think that's my number one funniest moment of the episode. Because I was like, nice. So stupid.
I guess this is the reverse Archer answering machine, where she's pretending to be the answering machine and she's and actually on call versus so I like that. We had the baking bot, and we had the Tasman moments as discussed. Tasman says, "I am not an ornament. I am a dark mage of unbelievable power." When she gets hung on the tree. Tasman being an ornament, still in the snow globe. So we're like solid 10 episodes into Tasman being in the snow globe.
See, that's why I got excited, because I was like, this is the perfect setup. She's gonna get out of the snow globe and wreak havoc. And all she did was turn into a cute tiny zombie.
She did wreak havoc, but she's back in the snow globe at the end. I don't know. I think this is a great parodying of this stupid plot element of Tasman being in the snow globe, but we got to do something with Tasman here. I'm sure we will, but this is the perfect thing for her being in the snow globe.
I will say it doesn't get old though, because it's so funny.
It is really
I know.
Good, yeah.
I love her being in there.
They do it constantly. Like, they're just like, this is stupid, but it's hilarious. So it's just, they build up Tasman's character so well, and they're like, LOL, she's trapped in a snow globe.
I am very frustrated that we're not doing anything with her, but at the same time, I do think it's very funny. So it's like both at once.
I agree. Like, I'm like, because I like Tasman. I think she has the potential to be one of the best characters, but like, it's just so funny though that she's trapped in the snow globe.
She's never getting out.
No,
she will always be in the snow globe.
Yeah. Tasman says, "Bahumbug bears."
It was interesting.
Interesting. Talking about first Lotus Night of Sisters. We have. What do you think of Zippy Pixie?
That was good. Amazon, cool.
Yeah, Pixie delivery service. Yeah, with portals and stuff. Can all pixies just make portals like that?
I think so.
Can they?
Yeah. Can our pixie do blanking on her name, but yeah, it's that's how you know it's been too long, because we haven't seen her. And
yeah.
Well, no, I was waiting for you to say Proxima, because I couldn't for the life of me remember her name.
Leticia.
Leticia.
Oh, that's sad that I can't forget Fave's name. Leticia. She needs to be back. We'll get to Gwen later, but
I was gonna have a comment about Gwen, but if we're gonna get to it later.
Yeah. The Arcana is horrified at going last minute shopping.
Same.
Relatable. Same. We've all been there.
I hate shopping just on, like, if I have to go on the weekend, I'm like horrified. So
I went to Walmart today, and I was like, why is everyone here?
Why? Was it an emergency?
Yeah.
Was it Lotus Night?
My girlfriend had to get a present for her friend, and I was like,
wow, so relatable to the episode, man.
Super relatable.
Okay. And Piper says it's the quest for the perfect gift. So there you go.
That was pretty cute.
Mexicana-advised version of holiday shopping. Quest for the gift. Kimra randomly comes into the episode after the Mysticons leave. We discussed how we don't know how she got in there, but she's there, and she's like rhyming too.
It's so good. She's the Grinch. It was too good.
And she's like, she says she's not festive. She's not about this Lotus Night. But she says Happy Lotus Night, and she's looking for M's mini forge. The mystery of Kimra's client looms over the episode at this point. We had Malvron and Doug caroling. We discussed this already.
That was good.
And Arcana and Piper going shopping. The emoji slippers.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was so tired. I was like, no.
You were tired?
Well, the one thing is, like, I'm tired of it in real life, and then it's on the cartoon. I'm like, can we please get rid of these?
Wait, have you seen emoji slippers in real life?
Of course.
But do they change emojis?
No, they don't.
Are you tired of emoji slippers?
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Okay. We had Mathis is selling this magic bow that he definitely
I
didn't
was
steal.
like, why are we doing this? We deal with him all the time. Why are you doing this?
I was like, okay, first off, you guys know who Mathis is. We're not unfamiliar with him.
Also,
Why would you buy
multiple
anything
times?
from him?
We've done this before. We've done Mathis being the salesperson. Like, why did they buy the pet from
Arcana
Mathis in the pet
always
episode?
does it.
Yes,
Arcana
Arcana.
will, and I'm like, no.
I guess
She
that's kind of a
knows
running
better.
gag. Yeah, does Arcana just like not like she thinks all poor people are the same, so she doesn't like know who Mathis is? Is that what it is?
We literally have dealt with Mathis. Like, he's literally in every episode. Like, this is not that hard.
It's
Right.
I guess it's just a running gag at this point. The Mathis is just conning them into things, and they're falling for it. But
And then Piper sucks at haggling.
Yes.
That was good.
That was
the
so
Elf is bad
great.
at math. That was really good.
yeah, Piper bad haggling, and then the giant foot crushes the bow anyway.
Yep.
Classic running gag of the giant foot. We talked with Zarya and M with the video game for Arcana. What you think she'd prefer an RPG over an FPS? Says Zarya.
Okay.
I do.
Let's get into that. Delaney, RPGs or FPSs?
RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I third that. Okay, all three of us RPG over FPS.
That is not a hot take.
We had, as Delaney mentioned, the conditioner of the gods gag of M getting shocked every time she says the name.
It was really good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought that was very well. It was the timing on that was really good. And
I also liked that they had to like get the ingredients. Like you don't just buy the conditioner of the gods; you have to like make it yourself.
Yeah.
So
what element makes it of the gods? Is it imbued with God? Also, does the gods exist in the Mysticons world? I feel like this is news.
yes, and they need conditioner.
No, do they need the conditioner, or do they bestow the conditioner upon their creations?
Both. They're
Both?
like, yeah, because they need the conditioner because their hair is whack. And
Their hair is whack. Quotes from April.
The
God's hair is whack.
God's hair is
Thank
whack.
you, April.
And then they were like, oh, like, it's so great having this conditioned hair. It's so sad that all the people of Drake City have terrible hair. We should lend them the secret recipe. And then they gave it out to them because they don't need to like make money off of it. There's no point in them selling it. They're like, here, you want some sweet godly hair? Here's how you make it. Have fun.
I lost track of that story, but
That's fine.
It's okay.
Someone somewhere followed it.
Somewhere was still listening at this point.
Not
Exactly.
not clear if that's true, but yeah, okay. This is I feel like we need more into religion in the Mysticons world. This is, I think, maybe our first mention of gods. What's their role? This is a polytheistic world. Is that's what this implies? So
if we introduce gods into it, will it play a role into the characters and their future powers, much like in the D&D universe?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just how D&D gods work in D&D. But I forgot that a minor demigod is Auntie Yaga, so we have heard God.
True.
That's right.
Yeah. So
It's been too long.
was Auntie Yaga, was she made a demigod by putting on Conditioner of the Gods? Is that what that does?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll get into
Maybe.
that. So next we have there's like multiple scenes of Chaco evading people. That's kind of what Chaco does in general, but this is the first one of him evading Kimra. We had the Kimra answering machine gag, yeah, and then Tasman says, "Hey, leave me and Snowman Jeff out of your little holiday feud." Yeah.
Yep.
We learn that Diva is Kimra's client. Diva
And we're
comes
like, what?
At first, so the first time I watched,
feel like she doesn't even want the forge; she just wants to use it. Like, hey, can I use your microwave? Like, that's literally what was going on.
Like, she could have just knocked on the door. Because then she can clearly negotiate things. She could have easily just knocked on the door and did however Diva, I guess, communicates. And then they would have been like, oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead and use it. Like, can we get you some water?
Yeah, Diva could have just asked. I think that's the moral of the story. But
or she could have just showed up there and snuck in and used it instead of using Kimra to destroy everything in there.
Yeah, if we knew where it was, why don't you just sneak in? If we know where the hideout is.
And I don't feel like you needed to destroy the decorations in order to just, like, go use it.
And she knew where they were. Like, she was like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I feel like Proxima probably told them.
I feel like we're applying more logic to this than
Yeah,
was thought
it's
out.
true.
But,
Okay, you're
yeah.
right.
Okay, the first time I watched this episode, I really did not understand this reveal because it's like Kimura says like it's my client, and then Diva walks in. Like, what are you talking about? This Diva? This makes no sense, but yes. And then Kimura proceeds to talk for Diva in the scene, explaining Diva's motivations. Diva is using the mini forge to make zombie dust for Mallory because Mallory didn't give Diva a gift. That's not what we saw in the scene. It didn't. I guess Diva might have asked Mallory threw Diva away. Isn't that why Diva's pissed? No, it's because Diva didn't get a gift.
Apparently.
Yeah. Okay. So this is when we got the episode description for this episode. These have previously been very inaccurate for Mysticons. So we assumed that the following description was also inaccurate. Diva makes magic zombie dust to teach the selfish Vexicons a lesson, but the dust turns her into a zombie and soon infects everyone in Drake City. With the Mysticons out last minute shopping, it's up to Chaco to save the holidays. So we're like, this must be a misinterpretation from someone who does not watch the show. But
no,
that's what Kimura pretty clearly outlines in the episode. Diva is I don't know if Diva teaching Mallory a lesson, more like just wanting to permanently turn into a zombie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a lesson so much as like you're a zombie now.
Yeah, so that just the motivations of Diva, also another very absurd element of this, but I do like how it's just presented and not really elaborated on. Like, okay, Diva's just using zombie. Where does zombie dust come from? Why is this what Diva's doing? All of this is unclear and is not elaborated upon later in the episode.
I feel like that should be illegal to make or something too. Like,
is Diva breaking the law by making zombie dust? Yeah.
Does she need to be apprehended?
I think so. Well, we bubbled her, Steven Universe style, later in the episode. So
that's true. We're just getting all of our favorites.
Yeah. Earlier in that scene, we had Chaco tied to the wall with a ribbon, which I thought was a cute visual. Potential Chaco emoji. And we don't need more, but we might anyway. And the broom knocks the zombie canister dust, and everyone's zombies now. And then Chaco's evading all of the zombies. So the zombies say consume. We already discussed that they're not really consuming anything. Here's a question. What would you guys rather take, the Miraculous Ladybug kissing zombies that say Bisu, or the Mysticon zombies that say consume? What you got?
Consume.
Consume.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely got the kissing zombies. I feel like there's more thematicness to those zombies, and it made sense what they're saying. Whereas these zombies, what are they consuming?
Okay, if we're trying to be logical, I guess the ladybug zombies.
Good point. We shouldn't be logical with this episode. Okay,
you're right. But if we're gonna not be logical, I guess like the regulars, the consume zombies, because they weren't really like being destructive. They were just walking around trying to touch people, and I mean, that works.
Yeah, they're just trying to turn everyone into zombies, and then everyone's just zombies, and that's it. I guess that's how zombie stories work. I did have the thought that only everyone in Drake City would have been zombies at the end of the episode if Chaco did not succeed. So I guess, and there's other cities probably. So I feel like the first person that like commutes to Drake City just walks in and everyone's a zombie now. But yeah, there's
like both of your zombie join all of the other zombies.
I mean, yeah, that is how zombies work. Okay. Em and Zari getting the conditioner ingredients. We have a montage set to Doug and Malvron caroling on the first day of Lotus Night.
It was pretty good. I liked that a lot.
I did not like it.
Wow, shots fired. Did you just think their caroling was bad? Are you a critic of their caroling?
Yes.
Okay.
But also, like, I was like, this is a very, like, low bar attempt at including them in the episode. Like,
True.
Their presence, like, did not affect the episode in any way, shape, or form. And we could have just not had them. And it probably would have moved on perfectly.
April, but they're very pivotal at the end of the episode when they come in and tell the Mysticons and Vexicons not to fight.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
But that seems more like it has an impact versus them singing. And they're just like singing around Drake City and no one's listening to that.
It's so good.
like I would make sense if they were like going door to door, business to business, but they're literally just like standing there in the middle of nowhere at one point, just singing. Like no one's listening. They're not singing for anyone. They're just there.
Yep, they're just there.
And then they're like, should we sing more carols? And they're all like, no.
Yeah, that's us too. Obviously pivotal elements of the episode. We have Arcanans and Piper. They get a mage board for Zarya. That comes back later. And Piper says, just wish upon a star for a Lotus Night miracle. And Arcana says, I'm so glad I brought you shopping. Which I like. Sassy Arcana. We had charades with Chaco, which was another great moment of the episode. Piper says, what's that, boy? Like, which I feel like, have we done that gag before with the lassie, like, with what's that boy to Chaco? I don't think so. So it was great here. And, Arcana's guess at Chaco charades is, you feel like the commercialization of Lotus Night has turned us into mindless shopping zombies?
Okay, Christmas.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that part of it. And then we had back to Zarya M and the night voice, which I thought was great. They're getting moonlight from the old Mysticon statues. I wonder if we'll get any more old Mysticons in the last 6 episodes.
I hope so, but I don't think we're going to.
You could say that this is the beginning. If we're going to bring them back, we would want to remind us of them in like a harmless way. So this would be the type of thing that we would include. And it does seem kind of weird, the like eye from the statue, like moonlight from them. Like it seems like that could have been anything. So that like sets off my foreshadowing radar. So I wonder, or it's just like we want to include all the elements of our Drake City mythology.
Yeah, but remember how we were going to bring back Arcana and Zarya's mom, and we still haven't done that?
Well, probably we'll do that too. That's also on our to-do list we'll get around to that eventually, you know.
We have a to-do list.
End of season 1, debone the parent. No, okay, end of season 2. Okay, we'll get to it later.
You know what? Debone parents ? Like,
yeah, that's on our. We'll get to that probably in the finale. Probably. With Mysticons, everyone's a zombie. They go back to the stronghold. We talked about the Willa and Kasha watching Serena on the tablet. Also, by the way, Proxima's like, put the screen down. Like,
yeah, he's like, no,
okay, mom.
You're ruining the holidays.
Yeah. The Serena zombie and then zombie snake fake news. So good. Zombie Proxima wants them to decorate the tree, and Willa says, woohoo, fun times with Proxima Starfall, which I like that from Willa. Families good and evil come together. Like, okay. What do we think of the Dreadbane ornament? We haven't talked about that. They're hanging a Dreadbane ornament on the tree.
It's his head. It's so magical.
It's beautiful. Paying tribute.
Will we see Dreadbane in the final 6 episodes?
No.
No, I think yes. Probably. I mean, Dreadbane disappeared with Necrafa in the season 2 finale, so we'll see if he returns.
Oh my gosh! What if he comes back and he's like in love with Proxima because she has half of Necrafa's mask now?
We're not doing that.
You're no fun.
Well, Squicky, and also no, we're not doing that. But I think we're going to see Dreadbane again. We'd see him as Reginald. But we'll see if that happens.
Oh, I forgot that was his name.
Yeah, Reginald. Mallory says, Hun, you only buy gifts for people you love, so I only bought a prezzies for moi.
That was good.
Everyone's calling presents prezzies. Is that something children say now?
No, I don't think so.
Is that a young people thing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Children, you can let us know in the comments, but I think that was just the show. Zombie Antidote, we're making that, and the plan is to put that into the fireworks at midnight.
You know, yeah. I don't understand the science behind that, but I bought it.
That's a classic, you need to distribute the canister. Oh, you need to put it in something that's going to blow up. I've seen this in action.
But it wasn't even in the thing that blew up. It literally just like went into the base of it.
Maybe all the that's not how fireworks work in our world, but maybe they like are fueled in Mysticon's world from potion. Base. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess they would be potions, right? Yeah, I think we've seen that before. But it's like a spell, fireworks spell.
Is that one like flammable? Like,
yeah, it seems like a fire hazard. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. We had the next Tasma thing. Small problem, people, and then it's Tasma. And she's a zombie, and she broke out. And Chaco's then the only one left, and you got the Elf Lova, the Mage Board. We pass by Gwaine. Gwaine is only in this episode for 30 seconds, but he almost steals it, I think, because
It's so good.
It was amazing.
we think he's a zombie, and then no, he can't believe he slept in, and it's almost midnight. And then Butler comes as a zombie. He says, "You look about the same."
And the
then
zombie
even
like
Butler
gives him a
is, like,
look too.
Yeah.
Like zombie Butler like gives him that look, and then he's like, "I'm going for it," but.
It was great. We only need 30 seconds of Gwen, much better than the 30 seconds of Doug and Malron we got. As always. But, then, Chaco climactically gets the thing in after being turned into a zombie, and, everyone is turned back. Doug puts a hat on Proxima, like, Doug, are you stupid? What are you doing?
Like,
here?
also, why did she not attack him in that moment?
Because her only motivation in this episode is to celebrate Christmas with her evil family. She somehow does not care about.
And they're
the
not
Mysticons.
even her family. She created them.
I feel like there's like inklings in this plotline of this episode into the fact that Proxima created the Vexicons because she is like lonely and doesn't have anyone, but we don't even get into that. It's really
this episode we got that when she first created them.
We didn't even I mean it's implied, but we've not really gotten into this motivation. I think from Proxima. I think that's on the to-do list. I'm sure we'll get it. Is some more.
What is her motive? I mean, she wants to destroy the Mysticons because they were nice to her and accepted her into
shots fired. Wow. We don't need to rehash this debate. People in the comments are going to be upset at the Proxima.
I'm sorry.
We're critical of Proxima. The Vexicons leave. Chaco saved Lotus Night. The only gift that matters I get to spend tonight with my sister and my BFFs, says Arcana.
Oh, you didn't get me anything either.
Yeah. And then, okay, Diva. So Piper wants to send Diva to the Royal Dungeon, but no. First of all, Piper, I don't think that's what we do with Diva if we're going to imprison. I don't think the bars would hold Diva, but
do we keep people in dungeons? No, we put them in snow globes. Apparently,
yeah. Put Diva, shrink her and put her in the snow globe.
Shrink her and put her in the snow globe with Tasma and Snowman Jeff, but they did not do that.
I don't think Tasma would enjoy that very much.
Tasma would have a pet.
I think that would be cute. I feel like Tasma.
I don't think Tasma doesn't scream like cat mom to me.
I think she'd come around.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I think Tasma's future occupation is cat lady. I think so. I think I could see that. Tasma escapes from the snow globe and just gets a bunch of pet fozzes. I think that's how we're ending the show.
And has Snowman Jeff.
And with Snowman, and builds her own Snowman Jeff. Yeah. Permanently.
She moves to like a wintry climate.
Yeah, if that exists, exactly. Snowman Jeff and her fossils. Okay. We're gonna show Diva the wonder of Lotus Night. We give Diva a twinkly mare, kisses Chaco.
Mm-hmm.
And Tasma's reglobed, don't worry. Hugs Snowman Jeff. And then Arcana and Zarya hug, which I thought was great. And Kimra's giving toys to kids now instead of robbing them.
Yep.
And what a fabtacular adventure, says Barnabas, and then he's consumed by the zombie Foz. Okay, so is Diva an ally now? Is this a permanent plot advancement?
No.
What do you mean no? Like that's impossible.
Because they're going for that whole like Christmas episode trope. Yeah. And so they're like, look, on Christmas or Lotus Night, everyone can be good, but as soon as this episode is over, she's just going to turn right back around and go back to the Vexicons. So it's super sad, but we're not going to get good Diva.
But another trope would be the animal having a girlfriend. So Diva could be Chaco's girlfriend now.
Romeo and Juliet.
Why is it Romeo and Juliet?
They won't kill themselves, but that's what I mean. That's
This is just. I'm tired. This has been a trip.
this is that's too far for Delaney is shipping the animals, but I feel like this. I get what you're saying, April, with this being a Christmas episode trope, and things would go back to normal. But also, I think Mysticons is capable of doing that and then having like one plot advancement thing. Not that Diva being on our side would have any relevance whatsoever, but we love Diva. Diva should be a good guy now. And then also like the angst between Diva and Mallory when they face off. Can you imagine?
But then she'll just end up going back.
No, we have faith in Diva. Diva was shown the true meaning of Lotus Night.
And like, hopefully they won't that'd be pretty good though. Like Chaco and hey, this is a typical trope. You got to have two animals.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You get the.
I agree with you.
Okay, you know what? I agree with that.
We convinced April.
I think the reason Diva is on the show is to be Chaco's girlfriend. Like, I think that's, it's also like evil Chaco, but also, girlfriend Chaco. Like, these are both reasons that you would introduce this random, second animal companion. So, I don't know. We'll see. This is the most important question moving forward in Mysticons is, will Diva be good?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll potentially find out next episode in, next week. Heart of Stone is airing. When the Vexicons leave one of their own behind, M takes it upon herself to turn Eartha to the good side. So not only is Diva turned to the good side, Eartha, everyone's fan theories with Eartha coming true. She's the nice one. Will M be able to turn Eartha good? Will Diva be involved in that process?
I hope so.
Me too.
Okay, so we're excited for Eartha episode in Heart of Stone. Only 6 episodes of Mysticons left. We're in the home stretch here. Hopefully they're all airing sequentially. And we'll be getting to our conclusion soon. Let us know what you thought of not Heart of Stone yet, but the Foz who saved Lotus Night in the comments. Will Diva turn good? Are you shipping Chaco and Diva? What other questions are we asking our listeners? Will Tasma adopt a bunch of Fozes later in life with Snowman Jeff, of course?
With Snowman Jeff.
Yeah. Will Barnabas truly retire now? I don't know. What other looming questions are there from this episode? But would you buy emoji slippers? That's an important one. Okay. So let's just throw those in the YouTube comments. Please answer all of those questions. Delaney, what are your final thoughts on this episode?
It was really cute and I enjoyed it a lot. And I think this is like definitely the funniest episode of Mysticons.
Ooh, nice. April?
Yeah, I think this was like a really good episode to kind of come out of like a hiatus with. And just because it was just super fun and like silly, and we love those episodes, especially yeah. So it was a good one, and I look forward. I'm glad Mysticons is back. It feels like it's been forever.
Yeah.
So I'm glad.
I think the only thing that this episode was missing was space dumpsters.
Space dumpsters.
Yes. Not as absurd as this episode was, not as absurd as Reverser, the latest episode of Ladybug. Go watch that episode. Even if you don't watch the show, you need to see it. And I feel like perfect that these two aired next to each other. It's great. These are sister episodes of these shows, of our Magical Girl shows. Okay. Yeah, let us know what you thought in the comments. Come to our Discord, overlyanimated.com/Discord. If you liked this episode, you will like our Discord because we have a Chaco emote, also 8 other Chaco emotes, where if you react with Chaco to posts that you agree with are good, and we also have a Diva emote, react with Diva to posts that you disagree with or neutral or neutral about or are bad. So that's the code for using Diva on our Discord. We're big Diva fans. We have the emoji. And, number one place for Mysticons discussions, and, find us at overlyanimated.com for all of our podcasts, including that Ladybug podcast, and a bunch of other, like, retrospectives and other cool stuff as well. Support us via Patreon, patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you very much to all of our, patrons, especially our patron of the podcast, Nicholas, aka Nickelodeon. Wow, for a Nickelodeon show, the only Nickelodeon show we cover. That was, good timing.
That was awesome.
Yes, it worked out here. And thanks as always to our patron executive producers, John Ryan, Steve, Alex, Andy, and Hugh. Be back next week for more Mysticons. Find everything at overlyanimated.com. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye. Bye.